Welcome back to the Homeboy Brand channel. I know I did not post like all last week. I apologize. Got a little busy, but this week we are back with the NFL predictions. I believe this is week 12, if I'm not mistaken. Let's get into it. Carolina versus Atlanta. Atlanta, they seem to just be winning games they shouldn't. Carolina also seems like they're winning games that they shouldn't. But I'm going to go with Carolina in this one. Next up, maybe the best game of the week. There's a lot of good games this week. Tampa Bay versus Buffalo. Tampa Bay, they're a little bit too injured for me to really pick them seriously. So I'm going to go with Buffalo in this one. Chargers versus Jags. The last time the Chargers and Jags played was not very good for the Chargers. But I'm going to go ahead and pick them this time. Next up is Chicago versus Minnesota. Chicago and Minnesota, both kind of mid. Chicago does have a better record. I'm going to pick them, not because of their record. I just do think they are slightly better than Minnesota, so I'll go with Chicago. Next up, Green Bay versus the Giants. Jameis Winston starting at quarterback for the Giants. As much as I love Jameis, love him for the personality, not necessarily the ball. So I'm going to have to go with Green Bay here. Next up will be Cincinnati versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going to go with the Steelers in this one. The Steelers have not been playing well these last couple of weeks. I think they could get back on track today against that struggling Bengals defense. Next up is going to be Houston versus Tennessee. Houston looking to get back to 500 on the season. I'm going to go ahead and pick Houston in this one. Tennessee, they're 1-8. So, okay, maybe it's week 11 then. So it's week 11, not week 12. So Houston, I'll pick them. I don't know if CJ Stroud's going to be back, but I'll go ahead and pick them for now. Next up will be San Francisco versus the Arizona Cardinals. I'm going to go ahead and pick the San Francisco 49ers here. I mean, the Cardinals, we don't really know who's the guy at QB for them. They're going to probably have to end up drafting a QB at some point because it looks like Kyler's done there. Next up will be Seattle versus the Rams. This also could be the best game of the week. I'm going to go pick Seattle in this one. I just think Seattle is the best team in the NFL right now, and it's not really particularly close in my opinion. Next up will be Baltimore versus Cleveland. I'm going to go ahead and pick Baltimore here. Baltimore also looking back to get back to 500 after starting 1-5. Hopefully they can do that today. Next up will be Miami versus Washington. So this game already happened. This was in some other country. I don't even care. I would have picked Washington. Miami won, so I'll take the L on that. Next up will be Kansas City versus Denver. Denver is leading the division, the AFC West right now. I don't think it's any secret that they're kind of fraudulent. Kansas City is the better team. I do see them winning today. Next up will be my Detroit Lions taking on the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Football. I don't think we're going to win. I do think Philly is the better team. They're at home. We're a little bit injured right now, but there's definitely a path for us to win. Every time I've picked against us this year, we've actually won. So, who knows? Maybe that's a little bit of a good luck charm for us. Next up will be Dallas versus Las Vegas, our final game on Monday Night Football. I'm going to go ahead and pick Dallas here. Dallas, they had a kind of a good start to the year. They have fallen off a little bit, had some injuries. They made some trades at the deadline, so we're going to see how those end up working out for them. And against Las Vegas, it should be an easy victory. So if you guys like the video, drop a like in the video. I'm going to be posting more consistently. I've just been lazy. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.